2.5 Father Returning Home by Dilip Chitre, Part 1. Hello, dear students and dear friends. Today, I would like to start with a new poem from section number 2, Poetry, and that is 2.5 Father Returning Home by Dilip Chitre. Friends, the poet Dilip Chitre was one of the most famous writers in English in India. He was a very famous translator and a bilingual poet. Before getting more information about the poet, I would like to discuss the icebreakers of this poem today. You know, friends, icebreakers is nothing but the pre-preparation for understanding the poem or the lesson properly. So we will discuss the icebreakers of this poem today. So open your textbook of English and see the icebreakers of this poem on page number 115. Or you can also read this on the screen in front of you. The first activity in the icebreakers is discuss with your partner the difficulties that you face while commuting to and from the college by public transport. Now here you will have to discuss with your partner the difficulties that you face while commuting to and from the college by public transport or public transport vehicles like trains or local trains in Mumbai or buses, etc., etc. So what difficulties do you face while commuting to and from your college by these public transport vehicles? You will have to mention them. Of course, these difficulties will be different and varied, but I give you mine own. Number 1, that is A. Number A, overcrowded transportation system. A, the first difficulty. A, overcrowded transportation system. Number 2, B, little cooperation from the fellow passengers. Little cooperation from the fellow passengers. C, insufficient frequency of public transport. Insufficient frequency of public transport. D, indisciplined and ill-mannered fellow passengers or commuters. Indisciplined and ill-mannered fellow passengers or fellow commuters. Now see the second activity from the icebreakers. The similar problems are faced by the other commuters on the way to their workplace. The similar problems are faced by the other commuters on their way to their workplace. Imagine their plight and suggest 3 solutions. Now see, in this second activity in the icebreakers is nothing but the solutions to the problems or the difficulties in the earlier activity of these icebreakers. The second activity in the icebreaker is nothing but the solution or the solutions to the difficulties and the problems that you expressed in the earlier activity. In earlier activity, you were asked to give the difficulties that you face while commuting. Here, you will have to give the solutions to these difficulties, considering yourself as the commuter. So, what are these solutions to the problems? The solutions to this problem. Here, in one side, you are given the word solutions, and against the arrows, you will have to mention the solutions to these problems or mention some of the solutions to the similar problems that we discussed in the earlier activity. One is already given in your textbook, and that is giving them your place to sit. Now I tell you mine. Again, these solutions can be different, person to person or from individual to individual. Number 2, I give you second, carrying their luggage if you have a seat, or cooperating with other fellow passengers. B, I tell you second one. See, once again I repeat. Number 1 is given, that is given them your place to sit. It is already given in the textbook. Now I tell you second, B or second, cooperating with other fellow passengers. Cooperating with other fellow passengers. For example, if your fellow passenger is carrying a heavy luggage, then you can carry the heavy luggage of your fellow passenger, and you can help them in that way. Now see, increasing frequency of the public transport. Third, or number C, increasing the frequency of the public transport. And D, number 4, strict rules and manners for traveling. Strict rules and manners for traveling, or strict discipline and manners for traveling. So thus these are the solutions to these problems or difficulties. Now let's go to another activity from the icebreakers. Another activity from the icebreaker, this is number 3. Complete the following table. Here you are given one table. In this, of course, this table is an incomplete table, and you will have to complete this table by filling up the concerned important and related information. This table is an incomplete table, and you will have to read the things, understand them properly, and complete it by filling up the necessary and related information. In here, 2 columns are given. In column A, the way your elders take care of us has to be written, and in column B, the way you can take care of elders in your family has to be written. 2 parts. In one, the way your elders take care of us, or the way our elders take care of us, and in B column, the way you yourself can take care of the elders in your family. So they are to be given. So first we'll discuss column A, the way our elders take care of us. Here one is already given. Number 1 is already given in your textbook, and that is love and protect us. Now I give you number 2. Again, it can change a little bit. Number 2, guide us in our life in many ways. Guide us in our life in many ways. And number 3, teach us manners and moral values. Now, B column, column B, the way you can take care of elders in your family. Here also you are given one clue, that is number 1, help them in daily chores. Now you have to write rest of the 2. Now I tell you mine. Number 2, look after their health. Number 2, look after their health. And number 3, comfort them by your talk and care. Comfort them by your talk and care. Now see the last icebreakers activity, or the last activity in the icebreakers. Write your duties towards the following. Now friends, as we are the human beings, we live in group, we live in family, we live in school, we live in college. We have to live in society, and we have to do or perform our different duties at different places and regarding different persons and individuals too. So here you will have to mention your duties towards different people and different persons. For example, when you live in family, you have your relations with your parents, or you have to live with your parents, your siblings and grandparents. So you have to perform your different duties regarding your parents or for your siblings and for your grandparents too. When you are in school or college, again there also you have to live with your teachers and your classmates too. And regarding or your duties for your classmates and teachers are bound for you there. So here you will have to mention your duties towards these different persons. So first you will have to mention this, and you will have to complete these 2 tree diagrams. First tree diagram is regarding your duties in family, and second tree diagram is regarding your duties in school and college. Now in family, first your duties regarding parents. I tell you that your duties regarding parents. Number 1, give time to them. Give time to them. Number 2, listen to them. Number 2, listen to them. And number 3, respect them and their wishes. Respect them and their wishes. Now you can also add more, and you can complete these incomplete tree diagrams. You can add more under parents or duties for parents. Number 4, follow their advice. Number 5, don't argue with them. And number 6, spend time with them. Now your duties for siblings. Your siblings means your brothers and sisters. Number 1, to be kind to them. To be kind to them. Number 2, love them. Number 3, to guide them and be there for them. Number 3, to guide them and be there for them. Number 4, try to understand their opinion. Try to understand their opinion. You can also add more here. Number 4, try to understand their opinion. Number 5, try to teach them to be good. To be good with everyone. Try to teach them to be good with everyone. And number 6, encourage them always for the good deeds. Now your duties regarding your grandparents. Duties regarding grandparents. Number 1, help them in their daily work. Help them in their daily work. Number 2, take care of their health in every possible way. Take care of their health in every possible way. And number 3, listen them and have a good communication, good and healthy communication with them. So you can add more in a different way of your own. Now the second part of this tree diagram or second tree diagram, your duties in school regarding or for your teachers and classmates. So first, your duties for teachers. Number 1, respecting them. Number 2, communication with them. Communicating with your teachers. Number 3, asking your queries and doubts them or to your teachers without any fear. Asking your queries or doubts to your teachers without any fear. Now the last part, classmates. Your duties for your classmates. Number 1, not to tease them. Number 2, not to spread any rumor about them. Number 3, be kind and cooperative to them. Means be kind and cooperative to your classmates. You can add more. Sharing. Number 4, sharing important information with them. Sharing important information with your classmate. This is fourth one. And last one, number 5, behaving friendly with them. Behaving friendly with your classmates. So these are the most important duties that everyone ought to perform, ought to do for parents, siblings or grandparents in family, and for teachers and the classmates in school or college. So friends, thus we have discussed the icebreakers of this poem, Father Returning Home Today. We should stop here. In my next video lecture, I will introduce you the poet Dilip Chitre and the poem Father Returning Home Too. So I rest here. I suggest you to go through the icebreakers of this poem, read them properly, write them in your logbook or register with their answers properly, and also write the meanings of the difficult words given in the blue margin beside the text of this poem. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.